Hello, this is Damien from Property Profiled Owners Corporation Plumbing Contractors. We're currently at 744 Orrong Road in Toorak, undertaking a CCTV inspection and some high pressure cleaning of the stormwater drains following some flooding into apartment number 1. We're entering via a inspection opening in the basement car park, heading downstream on the northern side of the property towards eventually a pit on the northeast corner in the back courtyard of the rear apartment. There's an unusually large amount of changes of direction in this section of pipe as it exits the basement car park. Would have expected it to go straight from the basement car park out in a direct line to the main drain, rather than have all these changes of direction, which are also making it difficult to push the camera around. This is a junction onto the main drain. The main drain appears to be holding some water as well, not sure exactly as to why. This drain shows no signs of having been recently cleared. There's no scrub marks on the wall from where high pressure jetting equipment would have passed by. The scratches on the wall we can see are from where the camera's been fed in and out several times. We can see a high watermark on the side of the pipe, indicating that this drain runs most oftenly approximately 50% full. There's also debris hanging on the top of the pipe, which would tend to indicate that occasionally the pipe fills up to capacity. And we know that it was at capacity on the 14th of December when major flooding took place, damaging apartment 1. Pipe here is holding approximately 2 inches of water. Just come out of the water, heading to another change of direction. Looks as though there's some remnants of tree roots at the pipe join. That appears to be either a nub of tree roots growing up through a broken pipe, or possibly growing through a join in the PVC pipe. This is the end of our inspection on this first section of drain. We're relocating the inspection equipment to the rear of the property, the eastern end of the property, entering via a stormwater pit at the northeast corner, heading towards a stormwater pit at the southeast corner. Extensive high pressure jetting and CCTV inspection has been conducted in this section of drain already, removing a very large amount of silt and mud from the pipe. There's a pipe junction ahead with a smaller pipe junctioning in on the right hand side of the picture. We'll determine what this is. It possibly could be the basement pump discharge, or it could be a downpipe connection, not entirely sure at this stage. There's some remnants of silt still remaining in the bottom of the pipe. Difficult to remove all of this silt given that the drain is holding water, and this drain, which we would have expected would also run in a straight line, also has some unusual changes of direction, indicating that the drain's possibly been repaired in the past or offset around something in the ground for some reason. The pipe itself looks to be in good condition. It's not out of shape, doesn't appear to be broken or cracked. That amount of silt in a pipe of this size is not a huge issue. As water travels through, it should flush out. This is another pipe junctioning in from the top of the drain. This also may be the basement discharge pump. We're going to go into the basement shortly and test run the pump to see which outlet the water comes from. This pipe coming in from the top appears to have some slots in the end of it, so it may also be an Aggie drain. We're about to go into the basement to test run the basement wet well now to see whether this is in fact the outlet. So test running the basement pump has confirmed that that is the outlet of the wet well drain. This should discharge into a pit. This is the end of our inspection. Thank you for watching.